Now on the historic change between the U.S. and Cuba as we get new details into President Obama's upcoming trip. The president will be traveling with some big names from the Cuban-American community. Nikki Mohan is live now at Miami International Airport with the late-breaking details for us. Nikki.
Calvin, I'm waiting here in the American Airlines terminal for Emilio Estefan. He just got off a plane. He met with President Obama today. But here's what we know about the president's trip. The entire First family will be traveling with the president to Cuba, including his wife, his two daughters, and his mother-in-law. When they get there, they'll get there on Sunday. The Obamas will walk around Old Havana, stopping at the cathedral there, where the president and his family will meet with Cardinal Jaime Ortega. On Monday, President Obama will lay a wreath at the Jose Marti Memorial, then will meet with Cuban President Raul Castro. Tuesday is the big day on his trip. The president will deliver his speech to the Cuban people. Then he will meet with dissidents and attend a baseball game between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cuban national team. He will not be meeting with Fidel Castro. That is the latest. But today the president did meet with 16 Cuban-American leaders at the White House, many of them here from Miami. One of them we caught up with in D.C. right after was Emilio Estefan.
Well, people have different opinions, but I think at the end, opening this door, I think will be great for the future of Cuba, as long as we recognize, freedom, and recognize that, something that they're going to have a new way to live in Cuba. And I think this, and that's what I told him. It doesn't make sense if you go and nothing happens in the end. I think this is good that, Cuban people will decide, and I think in order to decide, they will have to have free election and have new people deciding about the Cuban people. And I think that's the message that personally I would love to see.
Again, Emilio just landed here at Miami International Airport. We are waiting to talk to him to hear more about that meeting. Also in the meeting, Miami businessman Mike Fernandez, Father Fernando Aria from St. Brendan's Catholic Church. So quite a group of Cuban Americans, as you can imagine, Cuban American leaders, many of them from here in Miami. We will, of course, talk to Mr. Estefan, and we will bring you the very latest tomorrow on Local 10 Morning News. For now, live at Miami International Airport, Nikki Mohan, Local 10 News.
Nikki, nice work. Thanks a lot out there. Local 10 will be in Cuba for the president's historic visit. I'll be joined by my colleagues Victor Aquindo and Hansel Vela. Our live coverage from Cuba starts Friday. We will also have live coverage of the president's arrival in Cuba on Sunday at 5 p.m.